All right, guys, today's workout, Thursday, March 3rd. It's going to be 3 rounds for time, 30 alternating dumbbell snatch with either 50 or 35, or whatever works best for you, and then 30 toes to bar. Toes to bar is not in your realm just yet. Straight leg raises, trying to maintain both feet together, getting them as high up as possible. If we don't have a pull-up bar, then we'll talk about some other modifications that we can do. First thing we're going to do for our warm-up is going to be 2 times through. I'm going to demo 1 round for you. The second round will be on you. 20 jumping jacks. Not like the military, you don't have to do a 3 count. We'll just do 20 total reps. Apparently now I'm clapping my hands behind me, and I don't know why. Thanks, Sabrina. All right, from there, we're gonna need a flat surface for your dragonflies or straight leg raises. Got a yoga mat out because it's a little wet out today. So you can either do it one of 2 ways. You can take a vertical post or your rack or something and hold on to it behind you. Or you can just take your hands, put them out to your side. Both ways, you wanna get your feet as high up as possible over your shoulders or making contact with that vertical rack. And from here, controlling them down. For a dragonfly, try to keep your legs or your torso in alignment with your feet as long as possible. And for those straight leg raises, rolling gently onto your lower back and extending or lowering down all the way. So today we're gonna do 10 reps.
Want me to pretend I'm a post?
No, you don't have to pretend you're a post. I have no idea what number I'm on.
This is 9.
Thank you.
Just to make sure you got them all in. I'm here for you.
You're amazing. Take a little breather. Man. Single leg glute bridges. Oh, back down to the ground, sorry. From there, we're gonna hang out on the deck some more. We're gonna do single leg glute bridges. So you're gonna bring both feet pretty close to your butt as possible. Just try to keep those shins vertical. Hands can go down the side if you want to, again, for a little stability. And stay on one heel or foot. Drive that hip nice and high. Squeeze that butt. And then back down. We're gonna do 10 per side. When this happens, try to keep those hips parallel to the ground and don't let your hips shift off to the side. A little glute activation for all those dumbbell snatch that we're going to be doing today. Are you counting for me again?
This is your last one. 10.
You're amazing.
Seven. This isn't a movement that you want to do super fast. You really want to squeeze at the top to make sure you're waking up the glutes.
Oh, they're awake.
10.
All right, from here, you guys are going to do this one more time through. 20 jumping jacks, 10 dragonflies or supine leg lowers, and then 10 more single leg glute bridges. Today's workout, the concentration, even though it is 3 rounds for time and you may think it's going to be short and sweet, is to break up those toes to bar relatively early into sets that you find are going to be achievable for the duration. That's 90 toes to bar in total. And then dumbbell snatch, trying to stay steady with a nice consistent rhythm. And I would say no more than 3 breaks on that one for each round. All right, if You guys are done. We're gonna move on to the next part. Next thing we're gonna do are 10 per side dumbbell high pulls. We're just going over the progressions that we'll utilize for our dumbbell snatch. So with this, I wanna keep my back flat, and especially when it comes to dumbbell snatch for a high volume, we wanna really avoid using our back to do all the work. Keep my torso up, sending my hips back, jump shrug, elbows high and outside, and then alternate and switch. Think about getting that elbow high and outside, using your legs. Think about squeezing my glutes at the top, just to ensure that I open up my hips all the way.
I'm not counting.
I'll call this 10. From there, we're gonna hop onto a pull-up bar for straight knee raises. Everything's a little slippery here today, so hopefully this doesn't go on to CrossFitters doing CrossFit.
So notice he's not using any type of kip. He's raising his legs and lowering them. Super controlled, pausing somewhat at the top and the bottom.
Next thing we're gonna do 10 per side dumbbell strict press. So finding that lighter dumbbell than you plan on using in the workout. Get a good front rack position here. Lock it out. Try to get that arm locked out as much as possible. Pull that dumbbell back nice and behind you. And then back down. Try to pull that bottom rib in. Great opportunity to fight for great positions here. If you're lacking upper body mobility like I am. And then switching, same thing. Everything's nice and damp today. We're gonna go from there back to the pull-up bar. We're gonna do kip swings now, okay? Again, maintaining good foundational position. Season these here, using your lats to activate and push you away, driving that chest through, staying nice and tight. Almost missed.
Focus on not slipping off the wet pull-up bar.
Thank you for that.
I'm like the commentator on the safari. The focus.
The focus.
Before the cheetah attacks.
Next thing we're gonna do our dumbbell snatch all the way up, working on transitioning whatever way works best for you. Some people like to transition right in front of their faces. Some people will wait till the dumbbells all the way down to the ground. Whatever works best. It's going to be 10 total reps. Making sure one head of the dumbbell touches the ground on each rep.
But if I was coaching, it would be 2 heads of each head of the dumbbell. It's a debate in the NEDAB household.
it's not really a debate. The open standard is one head.
What'd you do in 2012?
I don't remember. I need a breather.
Do you need to commentate something?
I mean, like, hey, sure.
I've got nothing. As he rests before he gets into the next movement.
All right.
Deep breaths.
All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is talk about progressions for your toes to bar. Ideally, for the standard, both feet hit the bar at the same time, staying nice and straight the whole time up. But if we're not to that point yet, we can just do raises. We're gonna do a couple of sets just to see what standard we wanna hold ourselves to today. So onto that pull-up bar, good grip, working on that kip swing, bringing those feet higher and higher up to find a position that works best for us. Go ahead and get 5 reps of that in. Next thing we're gonna do is do 5 more dumbbell snatch, maybe a little higher weight, or the weight that you plan on using for today's workout. This is 5 per side.
Remember, those hips drop, that chest stays up. Keeping that dumbbell nice and close.
Then from there, we'll go back to the bar, do a couple more actual either toes to bar or straight leg raises, finding the height that you want to maintain. Rest a little bit, and we'll get started with this workout, okay?